motivator for writing is that we get to go out to a coffee house and have like fun treats. And recently occurred to me, real estate prices as they are, depending on how much fancy coffee we drink, it might make more financial sense to rent a small office and just go there and make coffee. But it really is part of the fun is that we have a couple different coffee houses we rotate through that. It's a fun environment. It feels really chill, but like social energy. And then Luzhou has good coffee finally. This is not something that would have been available to us 8 years ago when we first arrived.
Yeah. Our favorite place, the Mango, is just like, it's a beautiful outlook that looks over tons of trees, and you get the horizon with the apartment buildings way on the other side of the river. And
they just like redesigned their interior to be clean and bright and really, it's a nice read.
So as long as they're not blasting Starbucks versions of Brazilian samba tunes, which is nice, but
sometimes too loud. But the whole atmosphere itself of just, I mean, it's anything. Every coffee house is crammed with like 30 writers in it, but like we tend to be the only one at ours. Yeah.
So it's a nice, quiet, relaxed, clean.
Yeah, and so it is, and because the outing is also part of what's fun for us, it's kind of okay that we're spending this much on coffee. And real estate prices in Luzhou are super low compared to, I don't know if they're low for the country, but compared to like New York, our apartment here is about $300 US per month, and it's a 2-bedroom apartment, so I have to figure an office building would be less than that.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what city would be equivalent to in America, but like I know that, like, I mean, we couldn't afford a place like in Shenzhen or something.
Yeah, probably not. We could,
certainly not Hong Kong.
And for the price of like 20 coffees a month, we couldn't rent any place. But turns out we want the coffee too. And it is also a little weird to spending money on coffee, you get the coffee. To spend money on an office when we don't make any money out of the project we're making maybe seems a little premature. But it's fun to think about, like, we could get an office.
And it has opened up the idea of when we actually get production with other people.
I think we'd have a production office for during the shoot.
It's pretty possible in our neighborhood even.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of office buildings that we could fly in people. I mean, we're going to have to seriously save for it, but we could get some actors, videographers and such.
Yeah.
And then open up for like 2 weeks, a working office or something.
Yeah.
Which is just another one of those things of like, why did you move to China? Like, well, we
wanted to could rent an office.
The list just goes on of what we can afford to do.
But, I mean, in the same way that the whiteboard feels like we're really doing something, and maybe we're doing it right.
Which is nice, too, for the coffee house.
Yeah.
So you've taken a picture of the whiteboard so that we can put it on our table.
When we go, I prop up the iPad with the picture of our whiteboard on it so we can keep track.
Our portable office.
Yeah.
It's like one of those shared offices that are so popular.
Oh, yeah. Which I think they don't have them in Luzhou, but I think they even have those kinds of things.
I know they have them in Shanghai.
In